chapter studies 1, and we are considering King Saul. I'm sure most of us have heard of King Saul. So we are going to look at basically four, go to
the introduction and the story of the king. That's why we go through some lessons that he came from his life and also the conclusion. So let's move right into the introduction. Now, the record was written by Samuel, and it is in the book of Samuel, First Samuel. And about Saul himself, Saul is the son of a wealthy man named Kish, and they are Benjamites. And the tribe of Benjamin happens to be the least amongst the tribes of Israel. And that's due to an incident that happened in Genesis chapter 20. We can read about that. Let's move on to the next. Now, the setting of the whole story of King Saul is that it marks the beginning of the United Nation of Israel after the people had sought for a king. It's at the point in time where the peoples who initially occupied the land of Canaan tried to reclaim their lands. The people had learned of the So basically, what is happening here is we're at a point in time where the people of Israel themselves are seeking to be like the other nations. And how did we even get here? It's as a result of gradual compromise. God had commanded the people that when they get there, He's going to help them drive out the people from the lands. Now, they did not go by the word of God. Instead, they made treaties with the people of the land of Canaan. And they lived with them. And as a result of living with them for a long time, they got accustomed to their customs. And as such, they waited to be like them. It was so nice for them to see the Amorites and their kings hating them and all that. They also wanted to be like them. We want a king for ourselves. And that's what's there up there. And basically, the Israelites had before they came to the land of Canaan, they had been traveling through the wilderness for a very long time. They have no knowledge as concerned with building houses, fortified cities, and all that. So God made provisions for that. That's why God did send them to a place where there weren't those provisions made. Rather, He took them to a place where the cities were already built, because He had factored that. The people had no knowledge concerning those things. And as such, these people who were driven out of their lands would want to come back. Can you guess why? Because at some point in time, the Israelites did not even go by the word of God. God's will was that as time went by, they would drive all the people out. And in the process of driving them out, they will most definitely cause chaos and fear among the people, so that they wouldn't even attempt to go back for their lands. But the people didn't do that. They made treaties with them and lived with them. So they felt like, after all, some of God, He said they don't have any king. But if they had been trying to take the land for themselves, if they had been trying to drive the people out, that fear will cause them to think that even though they have no king, but their God is so powerful, we can't temper with them. But they didn't listen to the word of God. And as such, the other people saw them to be ordinary peoples. And as such, they would always want to go back. Now, the story of King Saul is entangled with the stories of certain prominent men. We hear about Samuel, we hear about David, which definitely some key people, not Joab, we hear about Agyare and all those people. We'll hear about them. Let's quickly move on. Now, God through Samuel warned the people of the consequence of having a king for themselves. Some of them, they think it's just nice. But God warned them through Samuel. These are the rights that the king is going to have over you. He will just take your daughters for wives and concubines. He will take your men and put them in his armies. He told them all the consequences that come with it. They said, yes, we want it. But the result, the man open, they don't care. They simply want to go like that. Now God now tells Samuel that he, the Lord, will show Samuel who is to be king, so he anointed him. And even in the midst of the wrong and sinful decision of the Israelites to choose a king for themselves, God was still with them. He didn't leave them. He said, no, I'll anoint someone. Even though their decision is wrong, God was still with them. And that is That's how the story of King Saul is. Now, the story of King Saul begins with some lost donkeys. So, first Samuel chapter 9. Saul's father Kish had some of his donkeys missing. Now he said, Saul, go with some of my servants, one of my servants, to actually go and search for the donkeys. Now, Saul and his servants searched through the whole land of Benjamin and the other nearby lands and couldn't find the donkeys. I'm just thinking how, I don't know. Going around looking for donkeys, some missing donkeys, it's funny, but yes, that's what they were doing. And Saul almost gave up, and the servant suggested, Agyare there is a seer, in other words, a prophet in the land over here. So let's go there and maybe who knows, he can help us. So they went there. Now they're asking around, now they have stopped looking for the donkeys, they are looking for the seer, because they think the seer can help them find the donkeys. And they ask around, they ask a certain woman, they say, oh, Samuel. That, he didn't mention his name. Anyways. So the seer, he's up right there. Go there because they are going to have a feast. You must get to him before he actually starts the feast because he's going to what? Give thanks over the food. So they rush and they get to almost where they have the feast and they meet a man. Don't know that man is someone himself. And so I think, I'm looking for the seer. If you pay attention to the introductory part, realize that God had told Samuel that he would select the person that is to a man. So the moment Samuel saw him from afar, God told him, this is the man who's going to be king of my people. And as such, Samuel knew about it before he got there. Now he gets to him, I'm looking for the seer. He says, I am the seer. He didn't even let him talk. He says, go up there to that place of feast. Go before me and wait for me there. And he goes there, and someone makes sure that the best part of the meat that they are eating was reserved for Saul, that stranger. Now he's added so much and he doesn't understand. After the feast, someone calls him and tells him, you don't have to worry about the lost donkeys anymore because they have been found. They have been found. And he tells him that God has chosen him to be a great man for his people. Now Saul is so surprised, he feels like he doesn't deserve this. Why is someone talking to him like that? And he asks, Saul, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, don't you know? We are the least among the tribe of Israel. Oh, you don't know. So he felt like he didn't deserve. Then even among the tribe of Benjamin, he's also from the least of the tribes, of the clans, sorry. And that's in the verse 21. And someone asked him to ask the servant to move on forward so that they will catch up. Now in chapter 10, it starts from the part where Samuel and Saul alone are walking. Now Samuel stops and Saul stops. Now he tells him God wants to make him a great person for his nation. And as such, right there and then, Samuel anoints Saul to be king of Israel. It's weird. Imagine I'm walking with a farm. I get to parade grounds, I stop. That's an in-law. I take out some flask of oil, I pour it on his head, you are king of Ernest. That's my proof. So, it was here, and obviously. So he tells him that these are going to be the confirmatory signs that everything that I've done here is from God and is authentic. And as such, as you live here right now, you are going to actually have these three confirmatory signs. The first one is you are going to meet two men at Royal's tomb who are going to tell you that the donkeys that you're looking for have been found. Now your father is worried and sick about you and your servant. Now up from there you go and you are going to accept 2 loaves of bread from 3 men who are going up to Bethel. Now the last part is he's going to meet a group of prophets who are prophesying. Now the Spirit of God will rush upon you and you also begin to prophesy with them. And these things, before he even left it to go, he told me, after these things have happened, you know that this is true. Therefore, we should go to Gilgal and wait there for him. And obviously, everything that someone told him came to pass. Saul prophesied. And certain people who saw him, and here came family. So he saw even among the prophets and that became a saying among the people. Saul cried and people. Yes. So right from there, in chapter 10, getting to the end, Saul is king in God's sight, but the people are not aware. Therefore, as Saul asked to wait for him at Gilgal, he goes there. And after 7 days, Saul also comes. Now he calls all the people up there. And all the people actually go up there at Mizpah together because Samuel has summoned them. Now Samuel tells them, this is your decision, it is simple, but God is with you. And as such, even though Samuel knew who the king was already, but they had to cast lots. Now they call the tribes, 12 tribes, they cast lots, they fell on the tribe of Benjamin. Now they cast lots on the clans in the tribe and fell on the house of Saul. Now among the men, he came down to Saul himself. Saul, where are you? Come out here. Ernest Saul. I saw. Don't know Saul is hiding somewhere. He's afraid of the task. He's afraid. Now they inquire from God where the man is. And God tells him, it's Agyare now. Now they go and they bring him out and he stands tall amongst all the people. He said, ah, very. So he was distinguished amongst the people. Now right after that, you see me. And Samuel actually gives him a document. Even a document that is telling him the responsibilities of the king, the rights that he has, and everything. So right from there, he didn't go up there and study the room. He was to go back to his home and study. So he was to go back to his home and actually get himself accustomed to the document that someone has given him to continue slides for so many days. So all this while, Saul was still back in his father's house. Why did he? He was still living with his father. Now, in chapter 11, a man named Nahash, he besieged one of the nation tribes, peoples of Israel, who live in Jabesh Gilead. Now he comes to them and he tells them, I've come to see your land. I'm going to do to you whatever I want. Now the people who are scared, forgetting that, they have lost their way, they don't even remember that God is with them. And so they are scared. They say, you please let us seek for help from our brothers and see if help will come. If that doesn't come, they will accept what you are saying. Because obviously they were much more powerful than the people. Now he said, in order to make a treaty with them, he will make sure this Nahash man is going to gouge us the right eye of all the men of the people of Israel in Jabesh Gilead. They said, fine. If help doesn't come, you are good to go. Now the news go up to all the tribes of Israel. And I don't know what they did. They hear the news, they are crying. Instead of them to go out there and help, they are crying. They're just showing sympathy. Why don't you go out there and help? Now they tell Saul what is happening. Now Saul will free. Now guess what he did? He took 2 of his oxen and cut them into pieces. And he spread them across the tribes of Israel. And he tells them, if you are a man and you don't come here for us to go and fight, just like I have cut these and tossed into pieces. That's what I'm going to do to you. Okay? Everyone, now all the people come and they rally behind Saul. And indeed, victory is the Lord's. Victory is the Lord's. Now in chapter 10, when Saul was first made king, there were some people who came out. Who saw that he's supposed to be made king over us. Now after Saul was victorious, the people came. Saul, do you remember those who were saying this now about you? Get them and kill all of them. Kill them. He said, no. Today is the day of the Lord. It's a joyous day, and no one must die today. Such a very humble and sweet man. So, now in chapter 12, Samuel does hand it over. Calls all the people. Fine, you don't want the judgment of God anymore. This is your king. this is your king. He hands over to Saul. And all the people could testify that Samuel had done his work in all diligence. Now he has handed over to Saul. Now during that time, we said from the start that the people who the Israelites had driven out of their lands were trying to what? Reclaim their lands. Most prominent among them are the Philistines. From in front of them. That's what they love. Now they will trouble the Israelites so much. So the very first incident that came from the other nations was from the Philistines. Now Saul had become king for about 2 years, and he had selected 3,000 people, 3,000 men, as his number one soldiers. 2,000 were with him at Michmash, and 1,002 was with Jonathan, his son, at Agyare. Now this is what happened. Jonathan is a very courageous man. He just doesn't get why the enemies of Israel are living, breathing, laughing, eating, jumping, singing. And we are sitting here, doing what? Just jump over them and just defeat them. Because God is with us. So he didn't like the idea of the Tiwamosity. We are supposed to destroy them. That's the command of God. Now he goes and he destroys one of the Philistine garrisons. Now the Philistines are angered. Now they start making plans to come and attack Israel. Now Saul hears this, Saul is irrational. Now he calls the people of Israel and he tells them, this is what has happened. We have defeated one of the garrisons of the Philistines, and now they are angry at us. They are going to come after us. So all of you come and run behind us and then go and fight them. Now the people come. Now word comes from Samuel that, hey, wait for 7 days for us to what? Offer burnt offering to the Lord before we go out there to fight. Fine, we are waiting. The people are there with Saul. 7 days gone, Samuel is nowhere to be found. Now the people are going. So if you don't do something, I'm going. And they started moving. So also slow. Why did the people go? People said, can we fight the Philistines? They can't. So he's so troubled, he doesn't know what to do. So I'm trying to kill him. Then they bring the animal. Then Saul slaughters this animal. That is in chapter 13. Now, the moment Saul finished now the passage, he just died for it there is Samuel. So what have we done? What have we done? He said, no, the people were what? Deserting me. And I needed to do something. And I forced myself to offer this burnt offering. Someone told me. Your kingdom would have lasted forever. And because of this, God has stripped off your kingdom from you. Yes, so the war is supposed to happen. Now, the Philistines have made sure that there were no blacksmiths among the Israelites. So if the Israelites needed to sharpen their sickles more, that they had to go to the Philistines. But they had the blacksmith. You see the idea? So on the day of battle, the men of Israel did not have swords. Guess what they were fighting? And only Saul and his son Jonathan had the swords. And all the others probably with stones, with loads of horse. But that's how they were fighting. Takashi, wow. So that is how they fought. Now moving on to chapter 14. So, Makwa Kasasi watching, his kingdom is going to be stripped off from him. He's the third. Jonathan was again, all energetic, all courageous. Sits there. Why should we sit there and the people who are enemies of God's people are sitting there breathing? Once they laugh and sing, that's enough eating. And we are doing nothing about it. And he calls himself a pastor. You won't tell anyone. You won't tell anyone. They are going into the Philistine garrison and we fight them. 2 men. Hey! According to you also. And he goes and he tells his servant, don't you know that God can do all this? Just like God can defeat nations with 1,000 men, he can also defeat nations with what? 2 men. In fact, he didn't want to too much. But yes, he was that courageous. And he tells his servant. So if you go up there, you call out them and they say, come up here, we are here. It means God has handed them over to us. But if they tell us, and I think they don't tell us why, they start running towards us, we are dead. God has not handed them over to us. So they went. And that place was hidden. God should find a help before he gets the Philistine garrison. And we're going up there, people were like, what's that? He and give the person a sign. Yeah. And they go up there, and some of them were standing on the hills, and as he climbed the hills, Jonathan was fighting those who were there. Now, surprisingly, the people behind them couldn't have imagined that just 2 men are causing that havoc down there. But he showed who himself don't ever, and God worked miraculously. So he made sure that as Jonathan and his servant were coming, it sounded as if an army of 1,000 people are the ones who are coming. So the war broke amongst the people. And now it's funny. They thought that some of they who are there are their enemies. So it was confusing. Like you all see here, you don't know who is the Israelite, who is the so they started fighting among themselves. And funny enough, some of the Israelites had moved, they were afraid when the Philistines decided to come and attack. And they were living with the Israelites themselves. And they were out. And they were living with the Israelites, the Philistines, as if they were part of them. So when the war started, they also started fighting them. Now Saul and the people were there and they realized, there is a confusion around the Philistines themselves. What is happening? And they are who is going to us? Now they counted the rule, and they realized Jonathan and his servant were not there. And they realized, the confusion is increasing so much. Something must be happening. Something must be happening. So he tells one of the priests, go and bring the ark of God. Let us inquire of God and see what is happening, whether we should go or not. Now, when the person goes to get the ark, I realize, now confusion is not thing. We must be willing. He doesn't know who's there. But we must be willing. Let's go. Now the people running behind him, and guess what? They go and victory is the Lord's. Now, funny enough, when Saul realized that, I said, before he went to attack him, he was like, before we defeat all these people, none of you should eat. And he made this big hole. But they are two of them now, so you don't know. And he just made this hole, and he covered all of them. No one can break it. Or can say, so if you break it, you have sin. Now they fight and they pursue them until they get to the forest. Jonathan is oblivious of the fact that his father had made such a code. Now let's get there is a war hanging somewhere. I said, come there. Let's get some of this beer. The soul is refreshed. Now he's told, your father has made this code that no one should eat till all our enemies are dead. So, you know that. My father has troubled this time. He shouldn't have done that. But of course, he agrees. That's fine. Now he goes, they pursue the enemies till they are all killed. Now, when all enemies were killed, guess what? They confronted. They have been running for so long. Therefore, the first thing they see, someone sees an animal, just kills the animal right there. And why? That is still it. They are eating. Because they are so hungry, they're coming. And that was sin. Why do you eat meat with blood still inside? Now Paul realized, hey, they don't they are hungry. Now he stopped them and they offer a bench offering to seek for forgiveness of sin. Now one day you also come with you are pointing out the error of other people. So that's what happened. And at the end of the day, they go to inquire of God, and God does not answer them. Because there is sin among them. Now the people are saying, Saul, you brought this upon us. So I said, me. Am I right? It is you guys. Now we have to back. Sadia, let's cast lots. Now I'm not going so. Now they cast lots and it falls on Saul. They cast again, they go to what? Who? Jonathan. Jonathan had caused it. But who was the root of that sin? It was Saul. Jonathan had no idea of what happened. Now Saul is so arrogant at this point. He just wants to protect his face. Fine, it's my son, but I'll still kill him. Because he has gone against the Lord. If it wasn't for Jonathan, we have won. Now the people will say, yeah, as long as we are alive, not one care from Jonathan said, go off. You make the word, take the word, you don't care. And they defended Jonathan. Jonathan did not die. There are points that have not answered one or too much. He was just declining. Instead of him to repent. Now in chapter 16, someone comes to Saul after a long time. God has commissioned you the Amalekites. You know how they troubled Israelites so much. Go and destroy them. Do not leave a single soul. His king as well starts. They go and kill all of them. They leave some of the best flock. And now the end of that. They don't kill the king, Agyare, and they bring him to the courts of the king. The next day, someone was just chilling and parking with his friends and all that. Now, Samuel is informed by God of the sin that Saul committed. And Samuel was so sad. He prayed throughout the night. The crowd put him. He goes there the next day. Saul sees Samuel coming. Hey, Samuel! Let's say, he greets him as if he has no friend. He said, what have you done? He said, oh, what the Lord told me I have done everything. You have done everything. So what are these things that are in your custody? He says, oh, I brought them up to what? Offer sacrifice for the Lord. Now, the fact that he didn't want his sin. He said the people what? Ask what is it? They don't come. So what about the king? So he was just putting the name on other people. He has done what is right. He has done what God wants. And he's overlooking the sin. Now, it is at that point in time, in the verse 22, that someone told the master, these sacrifices that you say you have intended to bring these things for, God doesn't want them. He expects you to be obedient rather than to bring these things to come and sacrifice to him. Now that you get what? Obedience is better than sacrifice. So it's at that point in time that Samuel brings the king out and he cuts him to pieces. And he fulfills the role of God right there and then. And even still with this, Saul is so arrogant to the point where now the Spirit of God leaves him. The moment the Spirit of God left Saul, he shouldn't be left empty. Another senior man was working with him, and it was the spirit of the devil. Now in verse 16, Samuel is still building about Saul. What else? Now how long will you build about Saul? If I don't know, Agyare. Now rise up and go to Bethlehem. The son of Jesse, the sons of Jesse, I have chosen one of them to take after Saul. And he goes there. In his mind, he's expecting probably the oldest one. Now, the moment someone gets to Bethlehem, the elders in Bethlehem are very much sure they think they have done something wrong, that's why someone is here. He doesn't know. I just came into offer some sacrifices. Right after that, he goes to the house of Jesse. Master, where are your sons? He brings them out. And someone sees the oldest one. He says, never mind me. In his mind, he's greeting the king. God tells him, Mother, don't look at the parents of someone. It's not this far. Now he goes through all the sons and the king is going to yeah, this. Are these all your sons? You have another one. So they never anticipated that it's going to be David, who is the youngest. He said, oh, I have another one. He's the youngest. He's actually in the field protecting the flock. Go and get him. Now David comes. He's the one. Now in the midst of all his siblings, he's anointed him. But that didn't make him king right there and then. Physical, right now. Now in chapter 17, before chapter 17, the spirits that came up Saul was troubling him. And every time it came, he needed to be suited somehow. And the people suggested, he said, let us go and get someone who can play their lives so well. So that when the spirit comes, he will play it and he will be calm. A good idea. You go out there and David was an instrumentalist, right? And they bring him to the house of Saul, and every time the spirit came, he played and the spirit came back. So David was living in the house of the king. Now one day the Philistines came. They are going to prepare to war. They brought to them a giant called Goliath. Now Goliath says, let us not waste time. Why should all the people come out from the field and fight? I am here, I'm their champion. You two bring your champion. Let us fight for the two people. Now who is the champion? Saul is afraid. He can't go out there and fight. His armor is right there, hanging somewhere. All the people are afraid. Now let me send to and check on the warfare of his brothers. He goes there and he realizes this tall guy over there insulting the name of God. And he's troubled. He asks his brothers, now why the which I'm going against the enemy? He says, Master, go back to our father and tell him that we are fine. Nah, he was not chance. And he goes there. And he hears the people say that the king says that whoever is able to defeat Goliath is with him, his daughter, with him, this, and all that. So, it doesn't sound bad. Even though he wasn't doing it for the gifts, but he went. So if I want to find who do I go to, and they pointing, but he gets the king. He says, hey, small boy, what happened to me? Goliath is going. Oh, after all, there's no one to attempt, so let him go. And Saul goes and gets him his armor. And he puts it on his master. I don't know if he's doing anything powerful. We are like my saying like that, let me go. Now he takes it off and he goes out there. What are you going with? David, what are you doing? Do you want to commit suicide already? So David just goes out there, and we know the story. It's just one story. Funny enough, and he tells the giants, "Wow, you are insulting the name of our God. Now I tell you, I'm not going to just defeat you. I'll defeat you, your people, your ancestors, your everything. And then it's good for you. You're a small boy. You want to be humble and defeat the giants. You're going to do our muscle. And even before we could say big, David was just doing his thing, like you see in the movies, right? Not all the time. I just want blue. Now I put Goliath. Goliath is sure. Let's see. If they be a water with the Mutina, we get enough of them. 1 minute gone. Goliath. He's still down. 2 minutes gone, 3 minutes gone. We can't with him. And then we walk up to him, takes his large sword, and cuts his head. And he takes the head of Goliath and takes it to the camp of the Israelites. Hey! There's not anything. He had done it. And everyone just trooped in, no matter what he did to the Philistines. Now, after everything, Saul was, where is the guy? Where's the guy? Bring him in. He said, who are you? I'm the son of Jesse. You will stay in my house. Now in verse chapter 18, David is living in the court of Saul, and he's being sent on missions. Yeah, Pap, David is going, Pap, David is going, Pap, David is going. And finally, that he was victorious and everything. Now I remember, Saul promised to give him his daughter. His daughter, no, yeah. But now we'll move from them. Now, Saul realized that David is getting so much healed. So much healed. Now he observed this in his trouble. And she has happened him. About the kingdom. Therefore, he developed hatred. Now he decided to send him on hardcore missions. The human end for we are not smart over. Now, finding that God was with David, everywhere he went, he was victorious. And the more Saul gave him harder tasks, the more he became victorious, and the people helped him more. That's true, he didn't anything. Now he tells him, I didn't give you my first daughter, but I'll give you the second. Now the dowry is that you are supposed to go into the Philistine camps and take 100 of their foreskins. 100 foreskin. So you say by the time I'll go. Now David goes and he comes to Saul and he brings him 200. Now, boy, listen to me. Now in chapter 19, David declares Saul declares David, he's an enemy. Who will be our Guru? Now that's where it started. Now Jonathan had become so close to David. He told David, this is what my father is planning. Now David flees. And now Jonathan go and ask his father. That's how God asked him, but why? He said, oh, it was a simple calculation. Now let him come back home. And he came back home. About in Nigeria, the Philistines came again. Now David was sent back again, and he was victorious. Now, so the spirit that was very Saul came again. And David was praying for him. And so he took his spear. David was praying, and he threw it. David realized, no, don't here. He ran. He ran away. Then he commanded that they should go to his house and kill him there whilst he was asleep. And his wife told him, this is what my father is saying, run! And he ran away. So that's chapter 20, and you realize Saul is just an enemy of David now. Now David doesn't know where he went. Go to Jonathan, say, Master, go and ask your father again. I don't know what he's thinking. Jonathan goes, that I will see. Whilst he was using his hymn now, he also took a spear, threw it at the sun. Why? So Saul had declined so much. He was just going down deeper and deeper into sin. And David didn't know where to go. When he is you, and he goes up to York. There is a piece of God there. He goes there and they have all got to know about how evil Saul had become. He said, why have you come here? He said, oh, the king has not sent me to come and do anything. I'm here on a secret mission for Saul, and my men and I are hungry. They are starved for some days and we want food. And he gives him some bread. It was the holy bread. And he gave it to him. He said, don't you by any chance have this one? Who please feel obesity? He was like, oh, it's the sword that you got from Goliath after you defeated Goliath. So, you're not part of so let's have him. And he gave it to him. And that was it. Now, Saul was sitting there, he didn't fine. He was standing at a tree one day, he was a servant. Now, you are all running behind David. What watching the song? What else when he becomes a king, they will give you good places to be, eh? Also, after I, who is a Benjamite, have troubled him so much. That's also, when you know him. If you know what he do, give it to me, help me find him. Yeah, I'm happy. Now, when David had gone to the priest, there was one guy who was called Doeg. Now, Doeg was a servant of Saul. It will be a coffin now. Called Saul. Just recently, I was at Ernest place, and David came there with some men, and he took them from him. Go and get all the priests here. They are sinful. What have they done? Without any proof, he brings all the priests there, and in chapter 22, one example, he kills 85 priests of God. That's very big. Hey! So, 85 priests of God. But, anyways, we move on. Chapter 23, 24, 26 is about persons. Saul is now pursuing David. Now, right in chapter 23, David was somewhere with the 600 men. Now, you hear that the Philistines have attacked one of the towns of Israel called Agyare. Now, he inquires of God, should I go there or not? Luckily for him, one of the priests escaped with what we call the tamil and the ewe. And there was something that they used to communicate to God. And it was with them. So he asked God, God said, go. And he went there, victory is won for Israel. But just then, Saul gets the news that David is at Agyare. They are friended by. And he moved to me. Now he rushes there, the captain of war. He goes there to Agyare. Now news also gets to David that Saul is coming. So what do you do? In Christ of God, is Saul coming? God says yes. But when the people help me, they know, not for your life. Now here the 600 men flee to the wilderness of Ziph. Now the wilderness of Ziph is a lowland forest. And the Ziphites are living out there. So they see who is out there. They realize that Saul, David and his men are there. Now they report to Saul. David shall. Now David Saul also gets men. So many men. To fight. 600 men, not 20,000. Now, at that point in time, David and his men had gone to the wilderness of Maon. Now, while they were there, they had so they go for a show up or 2 down there. They was and they said that while they were there, news get to Saul. They are at Maon. Now, he tells 3,000 men, they go there. So, now, this particular point in time, they almost fought David and his men. God always provides for his people. Now, David and his men are here, so his men are just here. Just then, a runner comes, reports to David and his men that some Philistines have actually gone back to your place and they are raiding the land. So, Moses intends with his people, they go back to the land that they came from to fight the Philistines. Now, David was one of the Now he goes down to another wilderness once again. He was just moving from wilderness to wilderness. Now, at this particular point in time, they were there. Now, Saul and his men once again have news that David and his men are here. Now they go there pursuing them. Now they come somewhere because they were tired. Now news came to him. I saw asking him about that. Now they didn't 2%, 3, 4. They went to the camp. They saw them. They were all asleep. Not even a single soul is awake. And they walk right through the camp, goes to Saul, takes his spear, and takes a gallon of water, and they go and stand up there. Up there, yeah. Now he calls out Abner. Abner was the chief in charge of the warriors of Saul. And he wakes up. Alex, I want to show up in this case. Why are you asleep by this time? I could have easily found your king. Now Saul is awake. Wait, what's happening? David, is that you? Say yes. I could have found you tonight. I've told you. What have I done to you, Saul? Why are you troubling me so much? David had told him that Saul put you on a human officer now. Why would the king be out here chasing a dead dog? Why would they? So I'm in chapters 28 and 31. That's the final part of our show. Now, chapter 28, the Philistines after Muscle, now they make treaties with other nations. They say we are going to fight the Indians, we are going to fight the Baluku. Now the army is so huge, so just one side of them. His whole spirit is down, he cannot eat. What must I do? He goes to the prophets, God does not listen to me, the Urim and Thummim, God does not listen to him, or person also die, I'm also die. He's so disturbed, where should I go? At that point in time, he has also taken out all the wages from the land. Now, one of the servants came to me, Master, there is one witch that's anywhere. Let's go to it. It's a film. Now he disguised himself, he said, I was and one day to the witch, and then find out how. They have come to make an inquiry. Which to bring someone from the death for us. Don't you know that Saul will kill me if I do this? They say, oh, I'll tell you what. As long as God lives, you won't be harmed. Don't do it for one soul. It's a thing. Who do you want me to call? It's a Samuel. The rest starts catching. And the spirit of someone came once the witch was scared. Then he realized that the king Saul is the one who is what taking him. So why have you done this to me? Why have you done this to me? Now someone comes out. Master, I don't know what to do. He said, please, I'm troubled. The people are coming against us. I have no much sense. God is not listening to me as finding me. He tells him, I'm going to go up. Then I'm going to you. He tells him, because of this thing that you have done, granted, you will die tomorrow. Tomorrow by the time you and your son will be here with me. Now Saul, he's troubled by his dead. Okay, which this will be also they beg him and which room for him and yes. Now that's in chapter 31. The war is still coming on. He's a king. The people are looking up to him. They go to the battle ground and that's what happens. Just like David said, few months that we were knocking at the door of kings. Saul and his son Jonathan will die. So that's the story of Saul. Quite a number of lessons that we can learn from it. Quite a number of lessons. The very first one is Saul's humility from the start. I'm impressive. David, why do you talk to me like this? Don't you have I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, you are the least. I didn't tell these things. I'm impressive. It's the highest degree. So much. He's still from the start. War is coming. The people are only sympathizing, not showing working. He's so serious. At that point in time, he hadn't even sat on the throne. Yet he was so serious for the work of God. Now he was merciful. The moment when he had become king, he had been victorious. He had shown his power. They tell him, kill the people who are against you. He said, no. They are victorious. That's what matters. No one will die today. He was so good. He was such a good father. He had been able to train his son Jonathan. That Jonathan will do everything, will give his life for the people of God. Agyare. To the point where Jonathan's zeal had even surpassed his own. They gave him that class. Now talk about his fear of desertion and disobedience. So after he had been king for some time, he loved having the praise of the people. He loved having them rallying on his back. Now he feared that they would desert him because he is doing what is right. And that's what caused him in the first place in chapter 13 to disobey God. Because he feared that the people would go. He had forgotten that God was behind him. Now he became very arrogant. Think about chapter 14. You have seen the Philistine camps down there. You have not done anything about it. Someone goes there And he is being victorious. Now you claim the victory, you claim the battle, you claim everything. And you say, until my enemies, what enemies? If they were your enemies, why didn't you kill them? He says, until my enemies are killed, no one will eat. Will small. He had become so arrogant, so arrogant. To the point where he was willing to even kill his own son just to protect his face. He had declined so much. And he was so complacent. A direct command, destroy everything. So they are about to offer sacrifice. Now, everything that has been attached to God, everything that is already devoted to God cannot be re-devoted to God. As in any other, it has already been devoted to Him. You can't re-sacrifice it to God. Now, one thing is not repentance. We have a lot of repentant hearts. So many instances where someone would have just gone to God, sought out from someone while he was still alive to ask for forgiveness. He didn't. When he became king, someone was found. To the point where someone had died for so many years that he was in trouble, that he went to call him back from the dead to now get counsel from him. He was unrepentant. Now, one most important part is God's promises and His promises. Someone killed 85 priests of God. But did you know that it was a prophecy by God that the line of Eli was going to what? Cut short. So God simply used Saul's disobedience and his hardened heart to what? Fulfill another prophecy. It was already prophesied. So when you 85, when God provided somehow for them to get somehow. His promises always come true, and He always provides for His people. So many instances in the book that we see. And last one is God can do all things. It doesn't matter. One person, 2 people, 3 people. He used just 2 people, Jonathan and Sarah, to defeat the whole garrison of the Philistines. It's powerful. Because of it. It doesn't matter whether you feel like the circumstances around you are right or they are not. God always provides somehow. He will always provide. Our minds cannot picture how He's going to provide for us, but He always does. Conclusion of the whole matter is that so in conclusion, we have learned a lot of lessons from the story of Saul. I believe you have got your own lessons. But going back to 1 Corinthians chapter 10, it tells us that all these things have been penned down to be an example for us. Let us look at the lives of someone like Saul and study the lessons from them. Thank you. Any question?